Hello my friends and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I have a swing trading strategy that is hosted on the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to be using it with the Euro US dollar trading pair, but this strategy works for everything. I'm also going to be back testing the strategy to see truly how profitable it is. So stick around to the very end and we'll see just how great the strategy is. So after trading view is loaded up, we're going to make sure it's on the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to go to indicators. The first indicator that we're going to use is called the STD. We're going to click on the very first one. This is by locks. The second indicator that we will be using is the MACD. So for the very first indicator, we're not going to be changing the settings. We're just going to leave it as it is. On the MACD, go to settings. On inputs, we're going to change the fast length to 24 and the slow length is 52. As for the style, I just unchecked the MACD and the signal line as well to make sure that the information is more easier to read. So now our chart's loaded up and ready to go. If you guys are liking today's video so far, I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd smash the like button. It's helping me grow here on YouTube, and I appreciate all of you for subscribing and continuing to watch my content. So for the strategy, the first thing we're going to identify is whether or not this line is green or red. So for the green line, we're going to be looking for a long signal. Our long signal is going to be this yellow triangle right here. After that occurs, we're going to check the MACD, and if it's in the green, we can take our long position. So we wait for the candle to close right here. As for the stop loss, we have two options. You can set it a few points down below the swing low position, or you can set it closer to this green line right here. But if price action is too far away, we want to stick with setting the stop loss a little bit below this green line. We want to offer breathing room for the trade to play out so that our stop loss doesn't get cut early. So with a 1.5 risk reward ratio, we hit our first profit target. If you wish to set multiple take profits, you can leave part of the position open and then wait till the price action closes over the other side of the line. So if you would do that, sometimes you can maximize your profits and get a much higher risk reward ratio. Just keep in mind though, you want to move your stop loss up throughout the trade. For our short positions, we want to look for the opposite. We want to wait for the red line to appear, and then we're going to wait for a sell signal to close on this bar. Once that happens, we're going to identify if the MACD is in the red or not. If it is, we can take our short position. So we're going to set the price right here. Again, I found that the price action is too close to the line, especially for a swing trading strategy. You want to give it a little bit of room to breathe. So we're going to set it a few points above the most recent swing high position. So with the 1.5 risk reward ratio, you can see that we have another winning trade. Something to watch out for, of course, you always want to make sure that the MACD is either in the red for short or in the green for a long position. Also, if you find the candle is mostly or even partially above or below the line, this represents volatility in the market, and it's going to increase the risk associated with the trade. So you either want to reduce the risk in the trade, or you want to sit and wait until another one appears. So I will now be back testing this strategy to see just how profitable it is. Stick around and see what we find out. Something that I think could have helped make the strategy more profitable is by leaving part of the trade still open and using a trailing stop loss. There were a handful of trades where price action chose to continue a long time in one direction. So there's a lot of money being left on the table by not leaving a trailing stop loss open. So I would recommend doing this with just part of the trade, maybe 10 or 20% of it, and you want to take most of it at the 1.5 risk reward ratio. Yeah, that's it for today's strategy. I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys would smash the like button if you enjoyed today's content. Trade good, trade smart, and I'll see you guys in the next video.